Good evening, everyone. My name is Ethan Xavier Clifford. I will be representing Starbucks today, and I'm going to show you all how it is over here in Starbucks. Now, before we get started, I want you to ignore whatever's going on around me. This is a busy workplace for my dad, and just ignore my fit right now. Imagine me in a light blue tuxedo with a white tie. I mean a black tie, and with a Rolex perhaps, and a nice slick haircut. But for now, just imagine me as that, okay? And we're going to continue with Starbucks. So, I'm sure most of you already know what Starbucks is. It's a big coffee company. I'm going to try to get into more details about it, but first off, let's start off with their motto. Well, they don't really have a motto. This is just their, how do I say this? Their promise, like a promise they want to keep. And it's right here: to inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup, and one neighborhood at a time. That is their main. That is their main plan. Now, I want you to keep in mind. I want you to remember this because this is going to pop up later on. So moving on. So what their target audience and product is, well, we all know that they serve coffee, like I'm sure most of us have gone there and seen some of the coffee, and we may have bought the coffee and drank it too. But it's just a company that offers a lot of coffee flavors for customers to try. They also serve anyone who they'll basically just serve anyone who's wanting to buy coffee. However, their main audience is the people who want to do more with coffee. So, for example, if you are your average Joe going in Starbucks, getting maybe a matcha latte, I don't know if that exists, but you get a coffee there, you drink it, leave. Well, of course, they'll still serve you, but their real target audience is the people who walk into Starbucks and they use coffee to interact with other people. So, for example, I go into Starbucks, I get my drink, I go sit down, drink it, and maybe someone goes up to me and goes like, "Oh wait, you drink that too? That's my favorite flavor as well." Those are the type of people Starbucks are saying that they want to serve. What I'm saying is people who want to do more with coffee. Sure, they could serve you if you just walk in, get yourself a coffee and drink. But they also want people who walk in, get a coffee, drink it, and maybe interact with other people. Like you can make friends. You can perhaps like if you buy some coffees, sometimes if you buy coffee just for yourself, you could also buy coffee for your friends, for family, and maybe give some coffee to a person that might not have enough money to afford Starbucks. Just overall, people want to do more with coffee. That's who Starbucks is proudly serving. Just doing more with coffee instead of just drinking it. Of course, if that's their main audience, and what I mean by target audience is that's the people they want. As for age group, demographics, and stuff like that, I mean, coffee is generally just for teenagers and adults, but they do have because they also serve kids. If you don't like their coffee getting into their kid system or their digestive system, they have low caffeine or non-caffeine drinks. Adding to that, they also have these lunch and breakfast items like this bagel right here, and this biscuit right here. So if you can't drink coffee or just don't want to drink coffee, you could always buy a quick bite and eat it. And yes, you could see the examples here, and we also have proud employees to serve you. Now, their niche in the market. I hope that all of us are aware that Starbucks is quite an expensive company due to the high prices of their products, but at the same time, they do provide good services as well. Now, like, take a look at this picture right here. I know it might be hard to see, but this. I don't know if it's just me, but this would look very luxurious. So, as we all know, Starbucks is a bit pricey, or well, we should know it's a bit pricey. If you don't know, there you go. And it's labeled as a luxury product in the market. And of course, Starbucks is welcoming and wants to serve everyone. But of course, with such good quality and such good products, the prices also must be up there. So that is why it is a luxury company. Now, its niche, Starbucks, well, with high quality coffee and high quality ingredients for the coffee, and it's a luxury brand, it's basically the amalgamation of the best coffee you can find. So if you're trying to get the best coffee in your area, in your place, like the best tasting, you should. That's why Starbucks is there. It's labeled as luxury. It is basically or simply the most expensive and best coffee you can buy around. As for the industry, of course, we all know Starbucks is in the coffee industry, but in the coffee industry, they have some people they like to compete with, or companies they like to compete with. As you can see, McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, and Dutch Bros. Those are three examples. McDonald's is rivaling against Starbucks because they're focusing on cheaper prices and fast service. Dunkin' is the same thing, but also could cater, and Dutch Bros is trying to focus on cheaper prices for more coffee, like more coffee, just cheaper prices. So Starbucks is competing with them, and that's what causes competition inside the coffee market or the coffee industry. Now, notable clients at Starbucks. Starbucks, I wouldn't say has one notable client, but more of endorsements and agreements slash what's the word? Trading, in a way. So Starbucks likes to, incorporate themselves with other people. Like they give endorsements. People like many celebrities do endorsements to help Starbucks get more people to like them. So, for example, Bill Nye, the Science Guy, Kim Kardashian, Lana Del Rey, Pedro Pascal, and much more. They've all gone to Starbucks and made their own ads or made posts online saying, "Oh, hey, this is Starbucks, and they're serving great coffee. So you should come by to your local Starbucks and get some coffee." That helps them get more customers. Simply, yeah, they just get more customers because the celebrities and all their followers are looking at the celebrity and the celebrity posting their Starbucks photos and stuff. They're gonna go, maybe Starbucks is good. I mean, my favorite celebrity is trying it. Maybe I'll go try it myself. Moreover, they don't just do it just with people. They, like as you can see right here, they could do it with other companies or entertainment businesses. You could say like Peanuts. Peanuts is a show, I think, but Starbucks has collaborated with them and made their own merch. Seeing as this, they don't have so. In summary, they don't have one notable client. Instead, they just collaborate and have endorsements with people and being more specific, celebrities, not just your average person, and other big companies like Peanuts or TV shows. And again, get into contact with Starbucks. Starbucks has many contacts for the customers. They don't have like just a single one, but if you like to talk anything media related, like can you post, like going up to them and saying, "Oh, can you post my post on your Instagram page?" You email this or call this number. If you want to talk to them anything investor related or basically finance related, they don't have a number, but they do have the email. If you like to talk to them about partnership and sponsorship related, you'd go into this email. They don't have a number as well. Of course, you should use these emails wisely because I'm sure Starbucks doesn't tolerate any prank calls or foolish messages. So yes, that's a good thing to keep in mind. Use those wisely. And as for services, many Starbuckses, I don't think it's all, but they do have their own personal email / phone number that you could go around. Like the one here, I don't think it's on Garth, but it's near Garth. And there's a Starbucks there. I don't know if they have a email address or phone number, but some Starbuckses they do have emails and phone numbers for your local Starbucks, not the big corporation. No, you're just like your local one. Sometimes they have their own emails and phone numbers, and you could call them and you could talk to them if you need anything. As for leadership and corporate values, so Starbucks actually hired a new CEO a while ago, and his name was Brian Nicole, this person right here. He's the new CEO. Starbucks leadership board include Dr. Dambisa Moyo and Marissa Mayer as board of directors. Those are your leaderships. As first, this is where I said to remember the plan or the promise as it ties in and resonates in their corporate values, and it's right here, to inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup, and one neighborhood at a time. This means that Starbucks simply just wants to inspire more people and help people interact with the power of coffee. So if you go on their website, they actually have little sections to it where they say Starbucks has impacted humans with, they have social impact, belonging impact, joy impact, courage impact, because they actually did. Because if you go in, and I've done this myself, I clicked on social impact, and I've seen that many new people have commented saying that they made new friends over Starbucks. Because like I said, that little analogy or example I gave, where you walk in, you get a coffee, drink it, go like, and someone will go like, oh, you drink that coffee too, and then you start to make more friends with more people. That's what social impact does, and that's just their social impact. They've done belonging, joy, courage, etc. There's much more if you go on the website. So overall, Starbucks is a healthy and supportive way to help people connect with the power of coffee. That's their main corporate value. So with that, everyone, I'm Ethan Examen Clifford. I represented Starbucks today, and thank you for your time.